Hi everyone. It's been a while. I hope you guys are having the days you deserve. It's been busy over in my household, which is how I like things. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a collective reading. And let's just see what comes out in the energy. While I was getting ready for my reading, I'm getting my cards ready and organized, shuffled. Motley, which is actually a name card, came out. And or it also has a definition. And there's actually many definitions. There's also the name of a band, Motley Crue. But for slang, the definition is a diverse and poorly organized group. So, let's see how that ties into the reading. If you are watching tarot, if you are watching collective readings, remember to use your discernment and your intuition and take what is yours and leave the rest. Do not overwatch tarot, because you could be absorbing the energies into your energy, and you don't want that. So always cleanse your energy after a reading. Make sure that you always use your intuition, and remember that we hold both masculine and feminine energies. It always depends on what is going on in life, or what is going on in your life, to determine if you are standing in your masculine or if you're standing in your feminine energy. We have played both the karmics in some situations of our lives. I'm not saying we are karmics in the collective. I said we have played karmic roles. We have been the bad person. But you can't have good if you don't know bad. So it's balance of all things. You know, like the devil and the angel on your shoulder. There was a moment or two where I chose the route of the devil. It's dark night of the soul, when you finally see the light, when you come out of the darkness. For me, since I've been out of the darkness, all I wanted to do was reach my hand into the darkness to pull others out. And eventually I will be able to do that. Let's go ahead and get on with the reading. I will let the ancestors speak through me, through the messages on these cards, and try to get you the information, the messages that you need. Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. Call your energy back. Sometimes when there's a lot of chaos energy in the chaos going on in your energy, it's always a good thing to look, to step back and look and see where you can personally stop to recharge so that you can look at situations clearer. And if we were talking about a group that comes together, they don't want this for the collective. They wanted to drain the collective's energy. building boundaries, cutting ties, using your discernment and intuition, listening to your body when you are around people, when you even walk past them, when you walk past them in meetings and groups go quiet. Boundaries. Boundaries are a quick way to get your energy back, to help you recharge, to help you relook at situations. That's a lot of cards. If looks could kill, I'd be 6 feet under. Pay attention to your surroundings. Hopeless is on the bottom of the deck again. It came out with that big stack of cards, and hopeless is on the bottom of the deck again. Somebody either wants the collective to feel hopeless, or they are now feeling hopeless. This group, this motley crew, because the collective has recharged, has set boundaries, has cut ties. Now, if we were talking about, like I said, if taking a step back, looking at things you can do in your life, addictions. When I'm speaking of addictions, I'm not only speaking of drugs. I'm speaking of everything. It's binge watching tarot. It's food you eat. It's diet changes. It's over exercising, over changing things of your outer appearance without worrying about the inside. It's boundaries with yourself too. It's making sure you get enough sleep. It's taking a step back when you need a break. There is a crew that try to stop something. Try to stop the waves. Delays. They wanted to stop. Stop time. They wanted to cause procrastination. They wanted to cause chaos. So somebody couldn't recharge. So somebody couldn't heal, become sober, change their diets, change their habits. Notification on my phone. They wanted somebody to stay, Sugarland's playing, stay stuck in procrastination, you know? They wanted to keep somebody's head in the clouds. Keep somebody addicted if it's drugs. Keep somebody in delusions. They probably spread rumors, gossip, nosy. They're sipping the tea. They laughed at somebody. They bullied somebody. Because they were healing. They wanted them not to heal, is what I'm hearing. They wanted their actions to make them feel worthless, so that they would stay stuck. They would stay doing things that didn't help them, help their soul, help their temple, their outer body, their energy to recharge, however you want to look at it. They wanted stagnant energy. Baby, why don't you stay? Masculine energy came out. Me, baby, there will come a time you will leave her arms and forever. There is something that's coming out in divine timing, something that has happened for the collective, since the collective has changed every aspect of them, has escaped. There is a salty person running from actions they did. Whatever it is they did. Let's dive into that. I'm gonna give you what you need. A stolen check. So we're right back to the stolen inheritance. If you know something, trust your intuition. I've noticed when people call you crazy, they're either they just don't believe you. They don't believe in what you believe in. They are deflecting because they know it's true. Or it's part of them sipping tea, and if they can make people believe you're crazy, then who would believe you? Somebody is jaded. If we are talking about a stolen check, a stolen inheritance, somebody is upset that it was left to the collective. Somebody was being a bully. There is a bank involved, whether there are people who work in a bank trying to cover their tracks. Groups, motley crew, different people. There is hidden evidence that is coming out because things are working out in the collective. There is a loss of funds. No more. We got Tule and Leo. There's a Leo. There could be a Leo involved. If you're on the porch, technically it is burglary. Burglary, the definition of burglary is withholding something without telling somebody that they have it. It's withholding of any kind of personal property, house, money, whatever that can be left in an inheritance. If we're talking about 3D inheritance, burglary is withholding something so that somebody else could not use it. And since we are talking about changing of habits, breaking of addictive choices, there could have been some kind of documentation that stopped the collective from receiving any kind of inheritance until they healed, until they changed their behaviors, their habits, set boundaries, and became healthy. And that is probably why the Motley Crew chose to withhold something. But if they continue to withhold something, or if they don't no longer have the inheritance, that they spent it, they sold it, whatever it is now considered fraud. It is now considered burglary. And if there was a financial institution involvement in this, who was supposed to hold the funds, the property, whatever it is, all parties of the crew will be taken down. Not happy, you're happy. Not happy, you're clean. Not happy, you made changes. You ever do is fine anyway. Hired. Already written in the stars, the birth chart. Sirens. Take care of self. Looking into your eyes. I'll leave the Motley Crew out. He or she is lying, deflecting, omitting, hiding, whatever he or she, the bully, has done will be revealed. What is done in the dark always comes to light. Just go to my license plate ones. Get a couple of those. Somebody took the bait. Whether that is to spend the money, to take a bribe, to try to hide evidence, try to make me something I wasn't. Love your memory. Lord knows there's no future in all that. I don't want to see you. Oh, I feel you. Hey, Taurus. There was spell work done to try to cause somebody to stay stuck. Yeah, 18 minutes on. Someone is salty. It came out again. It's a different deck. There is freedom within. Step back, collective. See what is causing the chaos. Is it your energy? Ask yourself. Stand in your own power. Take your power back. Call your energy back. A woman with a plan. Hell hath no fury. As they all scramble, as they all gather to meet. Somebody is triggered, is in pain, is going to be in pain. Time to see why. If this is you, collective, always ask yourself if this is your energy or if somebody has sent you that energy. Because they will keep trying. And trust can't be forced. Use your intuition. Don't just willy-nilly give trust out and trust people. Don't sign on the dotted line. There is blood on somebody's hands. Somebody if we're talking about just a stolen inheritance, somebody has blood on their own hands. And like I said, the whole crew will go down. Those that took the bribes. Or we can be talking about hurting somebody so that the inheritance goes a different way. How would you feel if it was done to you? Speaking to the karmics, the motley crew who has committed this. How would you feel if it was done to you? If you were in the place of the collective? How do you feel now that no matter what you did, still cause somebody to level up? For the collective, loving somebody more than your own breath will not cause you to level up. Choose self. Take time for self. Animal cruelty. Mirror magic. Somebody wanted somebody to look unhealthy, to feel unhealthy. They did mirror magic. They did glamour magic. There's all kinds of spell work. And to be honest, you don't need the candles, the jars. It's just simple words said with intention. Food made with intention. Anything done with intention. Whether we are speaking into a mirror with intention. Having somebody's picture on a mirror. Speaking to it with intention. Somebody has broken the magic, which is causing them to level up. Changing their fate. Changing your lifestyle, changing your choices, collective, will change your fate. It doesn't happen rapidly. It happens in divine timing. Build your dreams from every one of the stones they threw. Nothing keeping my wings from flying high. Let's see. Let's get some out of here because I don't want this to be a super long reading. Tabioya. Lampkin, Andy, Parker, Eric, Justine, Maxine. There is an adult that still has childhood wounds, which is causing them to be the bully, which is causing them to cause the chaos in somebody else's life. When somebody hates on you for something that you are, it's because it's something that they lack in them. Art. Weekly. Are you a fake? Are you wearing a mask? Mabuhay, which is to live in Filipino. somebody's grandpa or grandma. Apple. TikTok. Somebody's ancestors. Is calling out Lisa. Sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. Hamry. Amundsen. Demopolis. Lawson. This is a big box of cards. So I'm only going to take a couple. Walker. Apple pucker, Mountain Dew. A mysterious green drink. Somebody wanted to poison an individual. Whether that is actual poison or poison their environment. Poison the people in their environment with words, with stories. Utilizing people in their friend group, motley crew, to get their way. Because there's a new kind of witch in town. What's the point? Watch this person, the ancestor said. There's a name in that list to be watched. Go to the sea. Don't go away. Florence. Hit me up. Nevada energy is here. When the plans change, but you didn't know. Number 1 fan, go Sun. Mercedes and Callie. Childhood person. So there is whether we're talking about a coach or Mitchell who tried to prevent a child. Money moves. There were bribes done. There were attacks on children. There were Nyla and a rising queen. Shad. Ruse. Alexis. All right, let me get one more pile. Carbon monoxide poisoning. These are the moments I know all I need is thee. underage still did it. Really, truly hope that there is not somebody who is messing with underage people. Or parents allowing their underage child. Got milk. Inmate energy. Jail energy is here again. Warrant energy came out earlier. Somebody was trying to cross out, to change documents, to change somebody's. To cause chaos. They're trying to erase what they did. They're trying to hide evidence. There is a group gathered trying to be the slithery snake, to sneak around and change things. Listen to your body. Miscarriages are happening. Stop the miscarriages. Bitterness is a heavy anchor. Overtime, somebody is working overtime to stop something. Why climb up a hill to tell a lie? Somebody is working overtime. Something about McDonald's. Somebody is working overtime to stop what is meant to be. As the world turns, somebody did not look at the fine print, or is trying to erase the fine print. Think about Hawthorne, Nevada. Somebody is going to be caught. It is exactly what you feel. Clintwood. Something is going to be shut down. Something about Rose. 11 to 19 years. Something about male. And that was quick. Divine masculine energy came out a couple of times. I didn't pull it. There will be a raid with multiple stories here. Multiple energies. April. Could be a name, a person, or the month of April. This is my thing. One more shuffle. And then, whoop. Something about Chloe. Having pride in yourself, works, or demeanor is different from being prideful. Know the difference. Having too much pride can get you in trouble. Some people hate you just because you're you. Somebody's left arm is tingly. If your left arm is tingly, if you are having signs of a heart attack, the truth hurts. The truth is coming out, and it's getting stronger and stronger to the point where somebody can no longer erase their mistakes. Rosen, the waves get higher. The flames get hotter. On a good streak, then all of a sudden sick. Bowman. And could you imagine if that was done to you? And Mandy. Wait, let me get... Let me let the ancestors spell it out. V, O, R. It is over for somebody. I can't grab them. Come on. 1 second. Yes, son. Yes, son. What? A what? Maybe I don't have the ride right now. I'll try. Love you, bye. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. I'm doing a reading. Let me call you right back. Busy. O, V, E, R. Like I said, it is over for somebody. Yes. Somebody is going to be so sorry for what they did. Five. L, A, B, O, R. They wanted you, labor, to work hard. They did a lot of work. And the ancestors watched it all. G, O, E, S, goes. I, V, Y. That card that came out. 4. On a good streak and then ill. Somebody is going to be needing Ivy. Meds. Goes for Ivy. Going for meds. I mean, I have an F here. Hold on. I owe you fee fee 1, and then I owe you fee 5 fo fum. Oh dang, stuck right here. Tabioyo is in between. We're not friends anymore. I would have done anything for all of you. Now I choose me. Did you do this to somebody who would have helped you? A clan. Did you try to overpower an individual who would have helped you? I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I hope you guys have the day you deserve. It's never too late to make things right. Do it now. Before it is too late. Before divine timing is at play. Bye.